What's good, family? It's Chemical. Alchemical. Demented on the beat. Broke Native Records. Bedroom Studios. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. How many been speeding on the highway of life? Have you ever let go of the wheel? How many more miles till we figure it out? I'm just driving with a blindfold. Do you stay in the yield position? Do you do what you're told? Man, is it getting old? Dude, we just get weathered and forget the knowledge that we was born with. Heaven's a million miles away and trouble's waiting for you at the next exit. How many ever question existence? Everybody just wanna be right in the arguments. No one likes to admit when they're wrong. And hell, I know that I've been off. I'm tired of harboring this grudge. What a curse this anger has become. So, I'm searching for new motives, wondering if you'd ride with me into the unknown. Too many doses, and I'm hoping you'd drive for a bit. Maybe pilot the ship. These displaced thoughts, they just run amok when I'm feeling ignorant. I hope you never know the cost of being self-serving, because in the end, you're the one that's left hurting. Arrived at the crossroads, waiting for light to change the night into day. I feel like I'm racing against ego. He got the infinite fuel cheat code. I'm just looking out the window. I found God in the darkest places. In that moment when a wolf and deer get intertwined. And damn, that's just life. It's beautiful and tragic at the same time. Cruising these back roads, staring into the sky. That blue dream of clouds and sunshine. I'm looking back on the near misses. From all death's kisses. I'm taking my foot off the gas. And just cruising for a minute. One world, one tribe. I hope that you guys are all in phenomenal health and outstanding spirits. Genuinely. Creatures from the dark were calling to me, and once I joined them, I became the worst kind, stuck between life and death. But I guess that's an unavoidable path. I crossed the line a few times, from sleep deprivation, waiting on hallucinations. A serpent, I became one. I touched the heart just to see if I could break it. A dream killer, I didn't have any of my own soul. The seeds of doubt I sowed, I was telling lies and wasting time while being full of poisons with no character. Geppetto's boy, more real than me. I was a puppet to the substance. I didn't know what I was running from, but sometimes I feel like I'm running still. I just never fit in the cast that I was set in. I stayed faded, waiting for angels to come and take me home. I passed away and forgot to die. That right there will change your life. I've been saged and prayed over, completely made new. I look back while constantly thinking ahead. I can't fall into my old ways again. I gotta spring forward, I'm nearing closure, getting closer. These scars and wounds are finally starting to heal over. I've been down and out, but I didn't stay there. You gotta go Balboa when the road gets rocky. Take your licks, time won't stop, it's ticks to wait for you. Take it from someone who has been on both sides, lived in the dark and the light. You only get one life, death can happen a few times if you're lucky enough to survive. Don't just exist, you gotta thrive. That's why I say, one world, one tribe, one people, one life. Live right, you are. It's Chemical. Alchemical. Demented on the beat. Best life wishes and blessings as always. It's the phantom warfare. Can you smell the sin of doom? Do you need a bigger house? Is it just more living room? Bugging off the top, lights on the roof. Life ain't a freeway, it's a toll booth. Bridge over troubled waters. I'll give them the screws when I fill up heads. Damn, this high power, the truth is found inside burning flowers. I push the limits till I feel it. And when your cup is full, spill it. Lyrics are dead, put them on nice, they're cool, right? I'm asking. Doubt is the bastard son of hesitation. Frustrated mascaras running black lines, angels cry. Humanity slipping, sit back and watch in distance. Idiots grinning, people we are prisoners of political agendas. Blood on the pavement, it's time to bleed for the nation. Devil's ambitions in the hands of men. Home invasion with techno spies. Patriot Act, believe the lies. Neighbors offer no favors. Material cages can't lead to the progression of changes. It's just more change. The trust company's broken, it's all a joke. Just a spoke in the wheel of industry. Wasted years with some missed opportunities for the heart to grow. This world is full of hate, and I dare you to let your love show. If you want the key to the sky, first you must open your eyes and see the naked truth. But you pretend it don't exist. Ignorance must be the only bliss. Inside all this noise, find your voice in the left pedal when evil tries to gas you up. If you look hard enough, the castle is corrupt. Shadows sit upon the throne. There's monsters inside the moat. One world, one tribe. One people, one life. Live right, you all. Much love and light. Best life wishes and blessings. Hope you guys are in phenomenal health and outstanding spirits. Genuinely. Well, when I sit down and write, I become Professor X. I'm psychic with the sight. I receive my visions from the owl. In the darkness, I seek what is hidden. Into the light, I command thee. A modern day Constantine. When the bear found me, my spirit was weak, so he lent me his strength. A strong man stands up for himself, but a stronger man fights for others. I got this healing ability from the earth, and I'm always trying to fix what's hurt. I am loyal to a fault. I got this heart in my chest, and it's thumping like the drum. I got it from the wolf, and if you're in the family, walk beside me, I respect you. If you walk behind me, then I'll fight till my last breath to protect you. And you can't neglect the fact that a snake will let you pass just to bite you in the back. So when you choose your pack, you gotta select those that can walk the path with you. If you're giving me the blade, please stab me in the front. At least this way I know who's showing me the love. Eat you brute, that's a personal touch. You gotta study history, find out who you are and where you come from. See how your relations got civilized. Then come back to me and explain why we don't live civil lives. You see, them early colonizers that came to this land to escape the monarchy and the Inquisition had the audacity to call my people heathens and savages. Claim that we worship the sun, symbolically represents the face of the one, the creator. That's why none of us are worthy to stare directly into it. But they didn't think about that as they were slaughtering us, huh? See, we tried to show them a better way, but they didn't believe us. Now look at our Mother Earth, she's hurt and the whole world's gone berserk. I am descendant of a people who faced extinction and beat it. I try to speak with eloquence and distinction. Listening to this voice of the ancient is teaching me the lost ways of the sacred. I just got hard times getting over how the buffalo were taken from the plains. You see, they conquered America with an iron snake full of evil. It was all one waste, a virus that's covering the states. I stomp, dance till my feet hurt, and I pray that one day we can all find a way back to our true selves. We're the shadows, corrupted and diseased. You gotta help me build this United Nations, please. I take no one for granted, I stand and rock with you until you give me a reason not to. One world, one tribe, one people, one life. Live right, you all. Demented on the beat. You know what it is? Bedroom studios. Broke Native Records. Now let's get it. Well, on the day that you plant the seed, you can't harvest the food. Try not run your karma, I dare you to. Searching for the Creator's blessings, and evil still testing me for what? So I lean on the cross as a crutch. I'm feeling seasick and dizzy. Man, what am I missing? I guess I'll see it when all this fog gets lifted. Man, if you can, keep the attitude of weather. It's got no worries for the critics. I walked over all my blessings. The ego wouldn't let me kneel to get them. I took the pride suit off and dove into humility. Life fed me some humble pie. For the longest time, I couldn't even look myself in the eyes. That's why I bear all my flaws in front of y'all. I don't want to be famous, not at all. I just want to be effective. If I said anything at all these ramblers that helped you out or made you look at life in a different light, to me that's what counts. Remember, this is nothing else. As hard as life is sometimes, the more resilient you'll become. You might not win every war. Be thankful for the ones that you've lost and what they've taught. Keep in mind how you're fighting and why. If you kept your heart in the world of men and you did the best that you could, well, when you meet the end, it's not the fact that your life is done, but it's who you become. One world, one trouble. I wish you guys nothing but happiness. Just like I wish I had more words for this one. Health and peace on a journey. What's good, family? It's your man, the Alchemist, coming back at you with the Demented Beats production. And as always, I'm hoping that you guys are all in phenomenal health and outstanding spirits. Genuinely, best life wishes and blessings. Well, it's the young and the reckless, the numb and the senseless. They told you that the sky was the limit, but there's footprints on the moon. Now it's hands to the roof. And what have you got to prove? In this purgatory, would you murder me? You see, we're all stuck inside the clock, and I'm just reaching for the 9. That's not a gun reference. Tesla's quest. Step up and place your bets. Under the circus tent, there's no stopping the fight between the darkness and the light. It It's a little left of center, and I'm just trying to walk the line. I'm stepping around the void, my attempts at reaching the divine. I'm staring into the abyss, my eyes wide. I'm looking for hearts to confide in. This unity that I seek, it doesn't reside in me. One finger long point blame is easily broke, but a gathered will becomes a fist, and that's something that you gotta contend with. Hate is a poison, ends never justify the means. If already consumed by, it's me, myself, and I. Congratulations, you found your third eye. It's not the wonder of the mind. The devil whipped you and he told you to shoot. The light these demons see is what reflects in the eyes. They got the nerve to call it sight, but damn, they're still walking blind. Focus on the horizon. It's hard to look over this traumatic situation we're all encompassed by. Remember this, we're all children of Adams. Find what matters and hope fast. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Them are facts. Better days are coming. One world, one tribe, one people, one life. Live right, you all. Much love and light. What's good, family? This is your man, the Alchemist, coming at you with the Demented Beats production. And as always, I'm hoping that you guys are all in phenomenal health. I promised that it wouldn't happen again, knowing that it was a lie. I must have broke her heart 1,000 times over. Watched you scream with pain and tear-filled eyes. I just reply with an empty smile. Bless the angel who loves this devil, stuck by me when I didn't know who he was at all. When every piece of the person that she fell for was all gone, and everything that was left, it was all wrong. If you never made mistakes, then we don't relate. We don't speak the same language, you and I. We ain't even from the same planet. I lost it all, rode the flat line, and there I found myself. If you can't see the light, just take your place inside the dark as well. This is a poem to myself to remind me why I was reborn from the norm. I was so naive, I stepped in every trap that they ever set for me. Now don't leave anything unsaid. When you break trust, you can't replace it. If you touch love with dirty hands, it remains forever stained. Bless the angel who saved this devil from himself. I was standing at the abyss, looking into the depths, and I was ready to jump in, but she can't save me from these memories. I try and forget to remember, but her eyes hold the weight. The light that was there, my shadow has now replaced. Her halo guides the path for a man who is blind to his own ways. In a world so cold, devils rise and angels fall. And that, my friends, is the very sad truth of it all. That's why I always say, one world, one tribe, one people, one life. Live right, you all. Much love and light. It's chemical. Alchemical. Demented on a beat. Man, what I gotta do, shoot a free throw to get this point across. You see that fire that burns twice as bright, it usually don't last the night. And if you shine, you can't help but catch the empty devil's eyes. I say give them a lethal dose of your light. You gotta spark them up like matches, cause they're never lasting, slacking, it couldn't be taught. Education one stick and a sure foot will never slip. Man, I swear this whole life has been a trip. Born with the old soul, that transcendental meditation took me places. You see that physical exercise is nothing if you don't flex your mental. Without the mind, the body surely dies, and they won't tell you there's a war on the conscious ones. The system couldn't exist without slaves standing in lines. Go ahead, hurry up and buy. You see they watch us fight over scraps tossed from the tables of giants, while we remain compliant inside the circus tent. A lot of clowns fighting over the spotlight. A bunch of bodies inside a glass box. Remains to be seen of humanity's decay. It's all cancer and AIDS, new plagues. Welcome to this aquarium. Who kills more people, God or the devil? It's just an authentic question, and it's never been answered. And they say, save pity for the weak. Why it takes 7 days to pray. If you lived in reverse, you've already embraced the devil. It's pedal to the metal. Living fast always ends in a crash. It's just a wreckage of morals, and we're all left holding the bag. One world, one tribe.